Hello warriors, welcome back. I got called to do a reading for you today. I don't have a lot of time, so we are just doing a single pile. So that is way too many cards. You like to look at that one though. What about it? Okay. Just the one then for now. So our card is Luck, Bells of Ireland. So those are the plaques that we've got. Bicolor Commodore, a beautiful little butterfly dragon. So maybe you got some luck coming your way. That'd be nice. Our crystal suggestion is amethyst, humility. So maybe you got some luck coming your way and you are getting a big reminder to not be a dick about it. Don't let it go to your head. Sulfur, physical radiance. Ooh. Oh boy, they're loud today. Celestite, knowing. Diamond, light body. Turquoise, spirit of the earth. And Herikima diamond, oneness. That's interesting, 2 diamonds. Ooh boy. Alright, we'll take them. So we have the moon. Ardea. Cloak, Gaia, and Nemesis. I am conveniently tarot. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm conveniently tarot deck lacking today. Because there wasn't one that actually wanted to join us, so what I will do is just look at my card collection and see who wants to jump out and who's holding the messages for us. And today they were all oracle cards. Repression again. So our cloak has camouflage and repression 22, cloak 13, which condenses down to 4. Cabin fears. Interested that only one of those. I might try another one of them. I'm going to try for another dragon card. Oh, again, too many. What is your... I did this last time. Again, I will take the one from the top. Affection. See, what I've got is you've got some luck coming in and it's gonna bring you some new opportunities, and you're choosing to put this luck or to put this thing that you receive. So I'm not sure what exactly it is you'll be receiving, but whatever you do receive, it will be it'll be altering your physical appearance, and this will bring in love and affection from certain people. You are being warned about this though, because I feel that these are shallow versions of love and affection. They are not from the heart. They are based purely on the thing that you have coming in, and they come towards you just because you've received this really awesome thing. So perhaps you do some altering to your physical appearance to do some healing. So a lot of people have a lot of body image issues. That's common. That's life. That's what happens. But in acknowledging that, you may be doing some changes around your body to fall back in love with your body again, whether that is going through the purity cleansing thing that everybody's going through, or a large collective is going through at the moment, where they are looking after their body, they are working out more, they're eating healthier, they're eating cleaner, they're looking to purify their physical body. And there's a large collective that's going through that right now, and perhaps you might be at the start of your journey for that. So something might come in that may spark that journey for you, or give you an opportunity towards that to kind of really amp up the journey that you might already be on. But there is a lot of, so you can turn into a hot bitch. We love that. Be a hot bitch. Keep in mind that hot bitches bring in shallow people who do just sometimes just think you're pretty. That's fine. There's a place for them in life, but do not give them too much of your life. Do not give them too much leeway or too much weight in your life, because they're only there because they think you're a hot bitch. Not because they see all the other beautiful, wonderful things about you. Not because they see the kindness in you and the generosity in you and the forgiveness in you and all those good aspects of you. They're only there because you're a hot bitch. You're allowed to enjoy that attention. Let's not pretend that as human beings we don't love the attention. You're more than welcome to enjoy the attention. Just keep in mind that that's all they're allowed to give you. They're not allowed to tell you how to live your life. They're not allowed to tell you what to do with this thing coming in, because you are in charge of it. You are in charge of you, and those people are not there for your greater good. They're not there to get the best thing for you. They're not working in your best interest. So we have cloak and camouflage and repression here. So this is that kind of reminder of, as you become more aligned in yourself, as all these things kind of come into alignment with you, which you find is very common, that happens a lot when you go through a physical connection with your body, when you go through changes to connect with your physical body, a lot of these things all kind of line up. As they do this, that will kind of bring in more people, and it brings in energy vampires, people who are coming to feed off of your energy, and those are the people that are going to drain you. They're going to take all the good things from you, and you don't get to enjoy them. They kind of ruin everything for you. So it's this cloak of be careful about who you're letting into your space and who you're sharing this alignment with. Because if you share it with the wrong person, they're going to crush it. And they're going to ruin it, and they're going to make you feel bad about it, and they're going to make you feel like it's wrong, and that's just not the case. Our moon, we get, this is the shape of illusion, so people coming in with this kind of false face. And your nemesis, your lesson, yeah, warning of someone who's coming in who's not there for your best interest. And maybe these people come in because they're so worried about their own shit. Like, I know this is fear, but so much of jealousy is based in fear. And I think that's what's bringing in a lot of people towards your energy as you start embracing and being grateful for and accepting this gift that you're receiving. The people get jealous of you and jealous of what you have and jealous of what you're doing with it, and jealousy is just a reflection of their own fears, that they're not good enough, that they're not going to get accepted, that they'll never look like you do, they'll never be like you are. It's their own fears that are worried that kind of overcome them. Yeah, I really think that you're just, but this is all such a great thing. This whole journey, this is just a warning of be conscious of who you let into your space, because you have an awesome thing coming in. It is going to bring this amazing connection between your soul and your spirit and your physical body. So often in our spiritual journeys, we focus on the inner light and those kind of spiritual or spirit aspects of ourselves, and we look at bettering those things and finding connections to our spirit and our spirit history and our soul and our energy, and those things are all incredibly important. But at the end of the day, we are also living in the 3D, which means we need to find the connection between our 5D self, which is our spirit and our soul, our energy, and our 3D body, which is our physical body, and we need to find a way for those two things to work together. And so often our 3D body kind of gets left behind. It gets just kind of neglected. And so that's what this journey is perhaps I feel like you've already got the bug for it. You're already going, I'm starting to not feel great. I'm starting to want to be able to do these things, to be out in nature, to go hiking, to go yoga, to go swimming in this and that. And I want to do all these things because my soul and my spirit wants to do those things, but I'm not physically able, or my ego and my worry and my self-image issues, all those things are connected to my 3D body, which means that I don't want to take my 3D body to do these activities that fulfill my 5D soul. So I think there's a bit of issues around that, and you are probably a part of this collective that is already looking at connecting to their 3D body or taking care of their 3D body. I heard this thing that someone said, body positivity is about loving your body, and if you love your body, you look after your body. And I think that shifted a lot for me, because I do love my body and I do a lot of work on loving my body. As a plus size person, I do a lot of work around loving my body and being proud of my body. But there's also a lot of things that my body holds me back from, and that's where a lot of my resentment comes from for my body imagery. So this idea of looking after my body is making sure that I'm feeding my body all the right things and physically doing all the right things. And though when I look at that, perhaps you're on the same journey. Sorry, if you don't enjoy this, skip forward. But perhaps you're on the same journey where you are what's my journey? I've forgotten exactly what I was talking about. Okay. Clearly not important, because because that just gone. That train of thought gone. Oh, this was okay. I'm with it. We're back with it. The discussion of going what I eat and how much, or like how physically active I am in my lifestyle doesn't commute. It doesn't make sense to the size that I am, or the weight that I am, or the weight that I carry. For somebody who works out probably 3 to 4 times for between 1 to 3 hours every week. I'm walking more often. I cook at home. I make a lot of half decent food. Like, yeah, okay, it could be healthier, I'll be real, but so I've started having to look at this, or I'm exploring with a spiritual friend of mine, that we're exploring that kind of connection between energetic or emotional wounding and where my trauma is, and how much of that is actually related to my physical body. And we actually are starting to kind of suss out that a lot of those things, a lot of my emotional wounds and the emotional things that I need to be working through, are the very things that are holding on to the weight for my body. So we're exploring that kind of thing. So sometimes it's not just about physical. Sometimes it's not just, you need to work on your physical body. Sometimes you need to work on soul and its connection to body. Because at least for me, that's actually going to be quite a huge part of why I have as much weight as I do. And I know that it is because I'm a sexual assault survivor. And I know that I gained a lot of weight because I was at my thinnest at that stage. I gained a lot of weight to protect myself from that kind of thing, and we are working through that, and we're going through that. But this is, so perhaps you've got your own spiritual or emotional, or some history, some emotional wounding that is holding on to some sort of ailment in the body. So whether that's pain or injury or mobility issues or weight, perhaps that's kind of the connection that you need to start looking at. But also there's so much nature in here that I do think we need to spend more time out in nature. I do think we need to go walking more, we need to hike more, or just go on bush paths, spend some more time out. There are so many that are, so what you're looking for, so when you Google it, you're looking for bush walks more than hiking trails, because a bush walk, you can find wheelchair accessible ones, which means if you are, or you require some sort of mobility aid, those options are still available to you, where you can still get out in nature, you can still be a part of these walks, but they are accessible to you. And whether you are, and even if you don't have a mobility aid but you are not quite ready for a hike, these walks are relatively flat, or they're ramps, so they're no stairs. Like they are a lot more approachable for people who are beginning in that kind of thing. So look for kind of bush walks in your area, or nature walks in your area, and they are often paved, which makes them a lot more accessible for a lot of people. So that's what I want. I just spend some time, find the connection between body and soul. I think you need to reconnect with your body, as most of us do. It gets left behind, so it's so important that you don't leave it behind, that it is brought along. You're in your spiritual awakening, you're growing through your spirit right now. We know that. We're going through a huge spiritual awakening, and huge amounts of collectives are going through this walk into this new world. The new world, new energetic world, is coming in fast, and a lot of us are so excited, and we're racing to keep up, and we're doing our best. And as your spiritual body, or your side, your soul, your energy, as that advances, you have to bring your body with you. You cannot leave your body behind, and this is that reminder. Take your body with you, spend some time with your body. It will get better. You will see physical changes in your body, and it will bring in some not so great people. So that's just your warning. You're allowed to enjoy the attention that these people bring in, but be very careful about how much weight you give them, because you are working on your own shit. It's your body, it's your soul, it's your journey. And as much as you are most likely in the place in your spiritual journey where people go, that's nuts, I can't believe you think that, and you go, well, actually, I've seen enough, I know enough, I trust in myself, I trust in spirit enough. It doesn't matter if you don't believe me. I know that what I'm experiencing is true. And people set those boundaries with their spiritual journey. It's important that you set those boundaries with your physical body as well, because you either will be, you are, or you have been working really hard to connect with your body. It's important that you set that boundary where people go, say whatever they want to say, but it's important for you to be confident in yourself and see the progression and see how well you're doing, and know that it's not their body. Like, it's not their path, it's not their spiritual path, it's not their body either. So you got to be strong and stand by that as well. So we are just going to get a question. I would love to see your answers down below if you can. Have you ever gone against your heart? Why and how did it feel? So that's quite an interesting one. Because perhaps you've got some things that your heart has been calling out for you to do or to invite into your life, and you're not doing it. Why aren't you doing it? How does it make you feel that you're not doing that thing? How does it make you feel when you are doing that thing? How do you feel when you listen to your heart and you act with your heart? And this again is that reminder of you've learned to connect to your heart in spirit. You hear her, you understand her, you've done that journey, or you are most of the way through that journey. So you need to start listening to that when it comes to its connection to body as well. So it's great to want to do all these spiritual connections and connect to source, connect to universe, to energy, to healing, to all these great things, but all of that also is anchored in a physical body. So you need to assess what your heart has, the wants that your heart has for your body. And do you ignore those things? Do you work against those things? And why? And how do you feel? And does that need to change? So I would love to hear your answers to those questions and how you feel about this reading. Are you part of this energy collective that is working on the physical body? Are you just starting out on that journey? Because I'm pretty new to that journey myself right now. I'm only probably about a month or so in, but I have just had so many people express that that's where they are right now, or have been for the last 6 or so months. So I would be really, really interested. If you are on that physical journey and you are looking for that emotional support, please chuck it down below, because you will not be the only one on that journey, and there will definitely be, this is definitely the type of people that will help to love and support you and help hold you accountable and help this, and will understand this connection that we do this not to lose weight, not to look pretty, not to look like society wants us to look. We're doing this to connect to our soul, to our energy, to our spirit better. Okay, I'd love to hear it. I can't wait. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time.